Assalamu alaikum. I am Jawad Ahmad. Today we are present in our next economics class in which we will going to cover what are the different type of goods as per the perspective of producer. In previous class, we have already covered different type of goods as per the perspective of consumer. Before we can start this class, kindly subscribe my channel so you can get all my videos on a timely basis. Let's start our class. What are the different type of goods as per the intention or as per the demand or as per the perspective of producers? What producer wants? So the first type of the good is complement in production or goods in joint supply, byproducts or joint products. These are the goods that are produced through a single process and we do not require several factors of production for it. Those goods that are produced through a single process by utilizing same factors of production means you do not require some extra procedure or extra activity to produce them. They are produced along with the main products. For example, beef and leather. For example, when you slaughter a cow, you will get its meat for eating purpose and its skin for leather purpose. Through the skin of or through the skin of these animals, there are different coats and other utilities are made. So one of two goods that are produced together using same resources producing more will lead to increase in production of other. For example, if you want to increase the quantity of beef, automatically the quantity of leather will also increase. So such goods are called complementary goods. For example, mobile and charger. Although they are different products, but they are produced together in order to get the same benefit because the more and more the mobile will be used, the more consumption of charger increase. So a single process that can create two products is called complement in production, or such goods are called byproducts or joint products. Second type is substitutes in production. Substitute means you have to produce one out of two. One out of two. You cannot produce two of them from a single process. Single process produce a single quantity. If you want to increase the quantity of first good, the other quantity have to be sacrificed or the production of other quantity need to be sacrificed. One of two goods that can be produced as alternatives using the same factors of production, producing more of one. If you want to increase the production of one, it will require production less of other. You have to decrease the production of other quantity in order to spare some resources to increase the production of other good. For example, production of color printers. The more and more color printers are produced, the less and the less black printers will be produced. So these are the two types of goods as per the perspective of producer. First was complement in production that are produced through a single process without utilizing any extra effort or any extra resources. And second one is substitute in production. They are two different products. In order to increase one quantity, you have to set aside or you have to shift resources from other quantity to the first quantity. So if one quantity increases, the other quantity decreases. Now let's move to the next category, that is goods as per the perspective or point of view of government. What type of goods government wants to provide to its citizens to increase their facilitation and their healthy lifestyle. So first type of the good that need to be produced is merit goods. Merit goods. What are merit goods? Merit goods are such desirable goods or the such favorable goods that are intended by the citizen, and the government is interested to provide them more and more because they give more and more benefit to the citizens. So they are socially desirable goods and because they are beneficial for the society. They create positive externalities. Externalities means positive results or positive impact. For example, education, health facilities, parks. Next one is demerit goods. Demerit goods are such undesirable goods that are unhealthy for the citizens as well as the society. Therefore, the government always try to decrease the quantity of demerit goods in order to increase the healthy lifestyle of the people. The less and less demerit goods will be provided, the more and more positive externalities will be created. So let's study from the notes. These are the socially undesirable goods because they are harmful for the society and they result in negative externalities. Means their result is also negative. So, what are the types of demerit goods? Cigarettes, alcohol, gambling, and other. Next type is public goods. Public goods are those goods which are normally provided by the government and their benefit is not limited to one quantity. So, what is the main difference? Public goods. Public goods are those which are publicly available, means they are available for everyone. Their benefit is not limited to one person. Such goods are called public goods. So let's then study. These are those goods which can be enjoyed by anyone. Anyone that is intended to use these goods have the ability and have the facility and have easy access to them and can utilize as much as they can, and from when and from which no one can be excluded. No one is deprived of these goods. To key attribute means two key features or characteristics of public goods are called are non-rivalry. It means that no one is against them. Non-excludability. No one is excluded from the benefit of public goods. Now study each of them. Non-rivalry means cost of extending the service to an additional person is zero. Means you do not, because it means that if 100 people are using a facility, then the next 10 people that also want to enjoy that facility, for which the government do not have to set aside or incur any further cost or any extra cost. Second one was non-excludability. It is impossible to exclude individuals from enjoying it. It means that everyone has access and the ability to use the goods, and no one is deprived of the goods, and no one is excluded or no one is rejected from using it. Examples are National Defense System, highways, motorways, public parks, public hospitals, and others. Second one is against this private goods. Private goods are those goods whose benefit are limited to a particular sector of economy. Means everyone cannot enjoy them, only specific or particular sector of the economy have the right to use them. Such goods are called public goods, such are called private goods. So let them study from the notes. These are those goods which have the characteristics of excludability, that is, it is possible to prevent consumers who have not paid for it having access to it. And similarly, a rivalry exists, that is, some extra costs need to be incurred in order to provide this incremented facility to the users or specific sector of the economy. For example, food, clothing, most other goods that can be purchased in a store, all the economic goods and that need to be purchased by the consumer are private goods. Now, let's move to the others. Other is club goods. Club goods are those goods which are limited to a certain club only. Means only the club members can enjoy facility from such goods that are called club goods. These are excludable and non-rivalrous. Example, private golf courts serviced by a club to their members. For example, gymnasium, swimming pools, especially private swimming pools. Such goods are excludable, means their benefits only limited to certain people, not even belong to the same club, and non-rivalrous means that no extra cost need by club. For example, in a gymnasium, all the equipments or the gym equipments are available. You just need to have to pay the club fees, and club do not need to incur any additional cost for providing facility to extra person. Existing equipments can serve 100 people, 110 people, 120 people, and more. Next are free goods and economic goods. Economic goods are those goods for which we have to expend our money. Economic goods, those goods for which we need to expend our money are called economic goods, and all such other type of goods that are free to use free to consume, for which you do not need to utilize or expend your money, are called free goods. So this was our today's class, in which we have firstly covered the perspective of producer, in which there are two types of goods in production. Complement in production means those goods which are produced through a single process and no extra cost need to be bear for them. Substitute in production means those goods which are substitute in production means in order to increase the production of one good, you need to decrease the production of other goods because they have some cost and need to be set aside for other goods. Secondly, we have studied goods as per the perspective of the government. First was the merit goods that are socially desirable goods every person need them due to their economic and their benefits, their common benefits for all. Demerit goods are those goods which are undesirable goods and usually they are not required by the society and the government do not intend to provide to them citizens due to their negative externalities. Public goods are those goods which are publicly available for everyone and no one can deprive of it. Everyone has the right to give access and use the quantity or goods as much as they can. Private goods are those goods that their benefits can are limited to a specific sector of the economy means no other one is allowed to use them or is allowed to use them after bearing a certain cost. And the last one is club cost. Club goods are those goods whose benefits are limited to the club members only. And at the last, there are free goods, those goods for which we do not need to expend our money. Common goods are those goods for which we need to expend our money. So this was our today's class. I think the concept is well explained to you. In case of any queries, you can ask me by mentioning your comments in the below comment section. Kindly subscribe my channel so I can continue my services and try to make similar videos for your learning purpose. So subscribe my channel and let's meet in the next class with the next topics. Thank you for your time.